Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Adam Draws Stuff. I'm Adam and I draw stuff, and today I'm going to be showing you how to draw a shark. This shark here in particular. It's going to be super easy as they usually are. There's only a few steps, so it'll be quick and painless. So if you would like to learn how to draw a shark, let's jump into it. Okay, so to get this shark started, what I'm first going to do is draw a line, just one line that's basically going to kind of map out the flow of the entire body. So you can draw this line however you want, but really what this is going to do is kind of form a base for what we're going to build on to form the rest of the body. So I'm just going to go in and draw one curved line. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'll make it a little bit darker. Like that. This side over here is going to be the head, and then this is going to be the tail end down here. So next, a shark is basically, it's kind of shaped like a bullet or a torpedo. So it's thin where the nose is, or toward the head, and then it kind of expands out a little bit and then gets thin again toward the tail. And that helps them to be very hydrodynamic, or if that's even the right word, I don't know, but helps them to kind of slip through the water really easily. So I'm going to draw the outline now of that basic kind of like torpedo shape. So narrow near the front, and then thicker toward the middle, and then coming back narrow again toward the tail, and then the same on the bottom. Thick in the middle, and tapering down toward the tail. So this is kind of the foundation of or the base of the body that we're going to build on for this shark. And what I'm going to do next is add in a tail. And a shark's tail is vertical, so it goes up and down, and it's divided into two sections. So we're going to start not quite at the very end, but a little up further from the actual end of the tail. Just a sec, need an eraser. Okay, so I'm going to draw a curved line that runs perpendicular to the body. So the body's kind of going horizontally here, and then the tail needs to go the opposite direction. So draw one line up here for the top part of the tail fin, and then come back down toward the center, and then it's divided into two pieces, and then we're going to do the same thing going down, except the section that goes down is not quite as long as the top. Okay, so there is the tail basically done. So again, a little bit longer in this top fin here, and then a little shorter down there, and then it curves a little bit away, so it sticks up and slightly away from the body. So now, toward about the middle point of the body, we're going to add in a pectoral fin, which are the horizontal ones that kind of look like the shark's arms. So starting about here in the center point of the body, we're going to draw a triangle that comes up and then back down toward the center of the body. And this is a little bit messy at the moment, but once all the outlines are done and everything is in its place, I'll go through and clean up the lines and make it look a little bit better. Okay, so there is the one fin, and we're kind of, in this position, we're kind of looking at the underside of this fin a little bit. We'll do another one on the other side, and a lot of this fin is going to be obscured by the body. So we'll draw another backwards pointing triangle for the shark's other dorsal fin, but it'll be quite a bit smaller than the first one. And of course, right in the center, we still have this little center line here, if you can see it. Right in the center of the top of the shark's body, we have to add in that dorsal fin, which is the one that sits on top and the one that you see kind of poking out of the water in Jaws. And that is the exact same shape as these other two, just a backwards pointing triangle. And it's about the same size as the other ones too, maybe just a little bit bigger, but it's basically the same size and shape as the other two fins. And one more fin down here. So I don't know what this one is called, but they have another smaller fin right about here, toward the end of the tail. And for the last of the fins, they have two fins on the underside down toward the base of the tail. So they have fins all over the place. Really makes them look like a torpedo. And that is basically that, so we can get rid of these overlapping lines, these guidelines from before. Next, starting here, let's see, if right here is the tip of the nose, just a little bit under that, so we're going to draw a downward curved line, the shark's mouth, and another one above that for the top jaw. Okay, and it's slanting down just a little bit too much. I'm not totally in love with how that looks. Okay, and then we'll just throw in a few little triangular jagged teeth. Between where the mouth ends and this fin begins, we're going to add 5 little gill slits, just tiny curved lines, 5 little gill slits there. And then a really simple circle for an eye. And a little nostril. And then we'll draw another line. Since they're two-toned, they're gray on the top and then white on the bottom. We'll draw another little jagged line running all the way down the middle. And that'll divide the two tones. So that's basically it. I know it looks a little bit rough right now, but I'm going to go through, clean up the lines a little bit, add some shading, add in the 2 different tones, and then we'll be able to see the finished product in just a second. Okay, well there is our completed shark, all done. He's ready for the hunt, and he looks alright, I think. As you can see, I just added a little bit of shading. I added a darker tone on top, and then left the bottom quite a bit lighter, aside from some shading on the bottom, and then shading under the fin so that the light is coming from the top, or so that it looks like it's coming from the top anyway. And that is it. Our shark is done. I hope you enjoyed learning how to draw a shark with me. If you did, be sure to subscribe and check out the rest of the tutorials that I have on here, and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a new tutorial, because I have quite a few more coming. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.